So hey guys, this time I'm gonna show you on how to use the voiceover record inside Premiere Pro. So I have the situations where I did a screen recording for my tutorials inside the MacBook, and then at the same time I also use a clip mic to record my audio. But I noticed when I was like recording it, maybe I didn't put it properly, or I didn't jack key in ataupun masukkan the audio jack properly, and then I have a problem where my audio is actually very sucks. So I decided to just simply menggunakan the voice over record function inside the Premiere Pro, which is very simple and direct. Instead of I use external audio recorder and record it separately and then transfer, lepas tu kena sync, lepas tu baru like link and stuff, and then baru macam do my trimming and editing. So I think it's a very tedious process. So why not let's try to do this new it's not new actually, it's already like built in inside of Premiere Pro, but I don't think people use that a lot because normally people have a external or separate device to record audio. But I would like to try this. So what I'm trying to do right now is I have this screen recording file inside, and I insert inside of Premiere Pro. As you can see, I have one video file and another one is my audio file yang I cakap teruk tu. So now I'm going to use the voice over record to record again a new audio bawah ni, down here, like from scratch, but berpandukan melihat kepada screen yang ada dekat atas ni. So that functions that we call voice over record inside the Premiere Pro, you can see inside the timeline. So you can see this is my sequence 1 and this is my timeline, and you can check on your audio track over here, A for audio track, and you can see we have this button called voice over record. But if you are looking at your timeline at the moment and you don't see that button, it's okay. All you can do is right click on this track, the audio track, and you look for customize, click on it, and it will open you this button editor. So this button editor is very simple, meaning anything yang buttons yang you tak nampak, that you cannot find inside of that track, you can always search at the button editor. It will always be here. So if you don't have that, all you have to do is just click on this voice over record and drag it and put it here. But because I already have it, so yeah, kalau I tarik pun sama je lah. So and then you press OK. So now you can see all of my track have this audio voice over record function or buttons active. Not yet active, it's just like enable guys too. Alright, so there's a few things that you have to consider and you have to check before you start recording. First, all you have to do is go to this preferences. If you are on Windows, go to edit, preferences, look for audio hardware. If you are on MacBook, you tekan dia punya Adobe Premiere Pro and then look for preferences. Alright, so I'm just gonna go here. Right now, you have to look and check on this default input. You have to make sure that dia punya input is not no input ataupun other input. It has to be your mic. So at the moment, I am using this microphone, ATR USB, which is Audio Technica USB punya microphone. Cheap. I got it like for RM200 je on Lazada. So and it's very reliable. I like the audio, I like the bass, I like the recording. It's very easy and convenient. Pop. Okay, grab it. Alright, so I'm using that now, and for default output, it depends on you. If you can output or project your audio to your speakers or your headphone, whatever, it doesn't matter, because things that we are focusing right now is the input, because we are going to put input audio inside of this project. Alright, that's the first. Second thing, you have to check on this audio. Still inside the preferences, check on this audio atas kepada audio hardware, and you look for this box called mute input during timeline recording. This box, what does it mean? It means that when we are recording the audio, okay, you have to understand kita akan record benda tu real time ataupun like a live punya streaming macam tu lah contoh kan. So bila kita tekan recording, audio akan project dekat sini. So when it is like projecting, it's in a play mode tau. So bila it is a play mode, so bila dia tengah play to record your audio, at the same time kalau you tak mute the input, maksud dia bila kita tengah record, dia akan mainkan juga the voice like yang kita recorded just now. So to me it's very bugging lah, dia akan kacau, because I wanted to record and I wanted to focus on what I'm saying, and then I wanted to make sure that there's no other noises or voices or whatever yang kacau me bila I tengah record, it has to be just only my voice. But if you tak mute, I'm afraid you akan dengar your voice yang you tengah record tu. So ia akan kacau lah dia punya audio. It might not be that clean as it should be. So preferences, the good way is to mute that input during timeline recording. Maksud dia, like I said, when you recording it, you takkan dengar your own voice. Dia akan ada tapi you takkan dengar. Alright, so you boleh dengar balik lepas you dah habis record. Get it? Alright, you can press OK over here and you go to this window and you look for audio track mixer. So if you have like few sequences, they can list down all of the sequences over here because I only have one, so I'm just gonna pick sequence 1. So when you go here, make sure it's audio track mixer. It is not audio clip mixer. It's a different thing, okay? So when audio track mixer means like they can focus on your track, the whole audio track, because we are going to record the audio inside this whole audio track. So kita akan focus on that whole track, not on the clip. Alright, so right now you can see my original audio is on A1 track, which is unmuted because I don't want to listen to it. So I'm going to start recording my voice dekat audio track yang kedua, which is A2 kat sini. Alright, A2 over here. Oops. Alright, so you look for this audio track mixer and you search for that A2, A1, A2, A3, A4, blah blah blah. So I can pergi dekat A2. You can see A1 I can mute kan. See, whatever that you press, whatever that control that you did over here, dia akan map, dia akan ada juga dekat audio track mixer. Dia macam translate balik, tapi there's a few features yang lebih dalam, lebih details akan ada dekat sini untuk you control. It's just like only the basic one. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on A2. So make sure that your A2 is R, enable track for recordings. You have to click on this one, it become red, meaning bila you tekan, maksudnya you enable, you activate kan, mengatakan bahawa A2 ni I nak buat untuk audio recording. See, enable track for recording. If you tak enable that, dia takkan record the audio that you are trying to record. Get it? So that is number 3. Alright, and then after you done enable that track to be recorded, you go here and you look for, still right click on the track A2 yang you nak record tu, and then you go to voice over record settings. This is where you can control more of your recording function. So if you see, kita akan ada this what we call a new window, voice over record settings audio 2, which is your name of your audio track. You can change your audio track. Actually, contoh I nak tukar nama record suara contoh lah. Lepas tu you akan nampak source dia apa, input dia apa, which is from my own mic, USB mic. And then you can have the countdown sound cues ataupun preload ataupun post-roll. So, countdown ni macam maksudnya before you start recording dia akan bagi macam ada countdown 1, 3, 2, 1. Kalau you enable sound dia akan bunyi lah. Tapi to me tak payah bunyi kot. I just need the pre-roll untuk indicate number je, like 3, 2, 1 start record, macam tu. So you can have that, you can enable the pre-roll ataupun post-roll. For me, I like to use the pre-roll. So before I start record, dia dah countdown to I. Post-roll meaning I akan countdown lepas you habis recording. So example, I'm just gonna stick to 3, 2, 2. Doesn't matter, you can have 5 or 10 if you need time to readjust your voice before you start recording and stuff. So alright, so that's it. I have the name, I have the pre-roll activate 3, and then I'm okay with the settings. I'm just gonna press close. Alright, and then alright, so now let's try to record our voice. So press voice record. Alright, one thing you have to make sure is make sure you don't have this in and out inside of timeline, and it will and how do you know that it will start recording? It will start record according to where you put your playhead. If you put your playhead kat sini, dia akan start recording tu kat situ. Nampak? 3, 2, 1. Okay, jom record. Jom record. Okay, stop recording. You can press stop button over here or spacebar. See now? I have an audio. Because you see kenapa audio I start kat situ, because I put my play hat. This is a play hat. Maksud dia, translate in a BM is like kepala yang memulakan the play review playback of that video or audio. I think so. Alright, so I try again in case you guys got confused with this. Alright, so I'm just gonna put my playhead over here because this is my starting of my video. So, and then I'm gonna start to record again. 3, 2, 1, boom. Hey guys, welcome back to the tutorial. This tutorial I'm gonna teach you on how to create sequence inside the Premiere Pro. So as you can see, this is my timeline, this is my project, blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna keep on saying this, but yeah, let's try to stop it and see our voice. Our audio. Okay, now you have it. So now you can press play. So once you have it, you can even change or edit or adjust your volume. You can use this, increase your dB, or you can just like press G to increase your dB gain. Example, I'll put 4. You see, it's a wave is like increasing, and when you play again, it's gonna like make your voice louder from usual. So and the quality of the voice that you just recorded is according to the mic that you use. If you're using a good mic, then it will record you a really nice sound. Dia akan macam potong segala noise ke whatever. But if you are using a mic yang you input tu quality so-so je, so audio kat sini pun akan so-so je. So maybe dia akan capture noise whatever that you have bila you tengah record. So back to basic, which is make sure when you wanted to record an audio, your environment is clean, there is no other noisy sound or whatever, and then your mic is at the right place of your mouth, the distance and stuff. Make sure you tak pecah, you jaga your bass and all. And yeah, and I guess that's it. One thing that I like about when you are using this voice over record is because satu, jimat masa, because you don't have to record dalam external recorder, lepas tu you kena save, lepas tu you kena masukkan dalam PC, and you kena import, so then you kena sync, you kena blah blah blah. Sometimes you kena still adjust the sound from your audio recorder if you are using different, or what if you like, you tak setting properly your audio recorder and stuff. So to me it's very hectic process. I've been using that, I've been doing that for how many times, and I hate it. So I guess that's it. That's how we can directly recording our voice into the Premiere Pro right away into the timeline without using any external recorder. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next episode.